Hello friends, welcome to my very first playthrough of Rue Valley, a game made by Emotion Spark Studio and published by Owlcat Games. This is a narrative-driven isometric RPG that looks and feels very much like Disco Elysium. In fact, Rue Valley was praised by Disco Elysium creators for its signature blend of surreal storytelling and rather unique art direction. In Rue Valley, you play a man caught in a time loop. Each reset changes not only what he can do, but who he will become. I'm pretty excited to play this game, especially since Disco Elysium is one of my favorite narrative isometric RPGs. Because the game is fully voice acted, well, except for the inner voice of the main character, I'll be keeping my commentary to a minimum, so sit as comfy as possible and watch this cozy playthrough of Rue Valley. Okay, character creation. I like that. Who I want to be? I definitely want to be sensitive. I'm not impulsive. We have we have 10 points. Oh no, not that sensitive. I am not impatient. I'm going to switch the traits. Okay. Okay, Let's put 3 points in each personality trait. So you only have 9 points, not 10. Okay, that's it. Ooh, I like the art style.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Your personality traits determine your dialogue options. Some options will only be available if you have a certain trait, while others might be blocked by that same trait. Remember, traits are neither good nor bad. They are a crucial part of role-playing a character with a real personality. Blocked by secretive.
Mr. Harrell, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Red ribbons on the character portrait show the status effects your character currently has. Total lack of motivation. Status effects have a negative impact on your personality and dialogue options. Okay. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Your personality is represented in this part of the screen. It shows your personality axis that you defined during character creation, as well as the trait that you chose. Select the trait to see what it is and what it does.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Silence befalls the room, a muffled clanging sound from outside, only making the moment more uncomfortable. I'll try.
That's good to hear.
Oh my god, I'm a
Now,
big liar.
in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be underestimated. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now suddenly your business is everyone's
This first
business.
session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us. Any other questions?
Can't you simply state it on point so we can both move on with our lives?
Mr. Harrow.
He looks you straight in the eye. You know very well it is out of the question. To dismiss you right at the start would be negligence on my part, to say the least. Besides, I am your therapist now, and when I see a person in need, I cannot ignore that, not professionally, not personally. He looks away, stern-faced.
I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to start now. Anything else?
Why do you have to do this here in the middle of nowhere?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles. This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone. Yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about everything in due time.
He glances at the clock, almost too fast for you to
All right, then.
notice.
That's it for today.
Through the door, you hear that sound again.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Next to you is the source of the clanks you heard from inside, a young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
I'm going to lower the music volume a bit. Okay, I think 70% should be okay.
Spit it out already!
Can I talk to her? She's pounding the life out of the poor machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump regardless of their mental state. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Oh, okay, so I can't help her. It's not that you don't want to do all sorts of things, it's more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. What is left of you is a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. So I have limited interactions.
Come on, you thief!
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down? No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today.
Try to get her attention. Oh my god, okay. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own, end the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she will address you eventually. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets or she simply doesn't care. After a dozen excited-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. Killing time. Time in the game does not progress outside of dialogue. So in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. Usually you can do that with various items and interactions around you. For example, reading a book, scrolling through your phone, or just chilling in a cozy chair. Okay, so
Yes, I have rebooted the modem.
I can pass time sitting on this chair. A chair is not a bad, but let's be honest, better than standing. Mess with your phone while you wait, okay. Scroll through your feed until she finishes the call. You start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll some more, continue scrolling. Wow. Just because I failed a check. After a while you realize that neither the pictures nor the posts are loading correctly. Wait a bit. Nope. Check the signal. One bar, but you get a feeling that if it could, it would show half a bar. Seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly in your phone's memory. Unless you hook up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. And it's fast, but the phone call is still not at its
Mm-hmm.
end. Sit patiently doing nothing until she finishes the call. The easiest thing, yet so hard. Try it anyway. Time is relative, it flies when you're having fun, but lately, for you, it has been practically standing still. The receptionist is still arguing with the internet service provider, and you're getting
Of
restless.
course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead, we can't access reservations.
She says to her conversation partner, clearly annoyed. Okay, back to the phone then. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists until she finishes the call. I guess I'm supposed to crash them all. Try to understand what's going on. Tap on the big guy. The tip of your finger slips and you almost drop your phone. You look at the screen after your heart almost skipped a bit and see that the whole screen is taken up by bold fat letters saying temporal disruption. What the hell is going on? The letters disappear and you notice that the whole screen is frozen. The antagonists gathered around a pile of boxes stand still in their wordless poses. Oh, a small timer at the edge of the screen is ticking down, and it's gone. The screen comes alive for a split second. The antagonists unfreeze and continue to antagonize the pile of boxes. And before you get a chance to do anything, the whole phone is covered in black. Out of the blackness, disappointing red letters appear. Protagonist defeated. Quit the game. With a quick swipe and finger flick, the game is gone and you're back staring at your old wallpaper. Time goes by and the girl at the reception desk is still talking.
Misheard. No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not. Sunday or later? That's. No, no. This is such a waste of time.
Finally, the girl hangs up, ending the forever call.
Hi, can I help you? I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
No, I just didn't feel like checking in right away.
You didn't feel like it. And how about now?
And that was good, yeah.
Okay, let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything's ready for you. And
She raises her hand holding a piece of blue and red plastic.
this is your key card.
Thank you. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and excitedly waving it around.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Patiently listen to her story.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
Please, I think I'm dying. You mean it. Your body hurts, your tormented soul screams for rest. But your fate is in her cruel hands now, as is the keycard to your room.
Should I call an ambulance? It might be some time until they arrive, though.
I just need to get to my room.
Oh, all right.
The disappointment at being cut short is plain on her
Here.
face. She hands over the keycard and puts some kind of document on the counter. Items you pick up are presented here. When not in dialogue, you can select them and interact with them. Also, some items will show more information on their icon. For example, availability of internet connection on your phone or battery level.
I'll just
Interesting.
need your signature.
Okay, let's sign the
Thank you.
document.
I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
All right. So, room number 6. Oh, this is the room. I think I'm going upstairs. The paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny, and chrome. Unlock the door with your keycard. Enter the room. Wow. Let's use the sink first. There are so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small clip is on the shelf. Look at the mirror. The mirror's splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I know that face too well, no need to discern every little detail. Fine. What's with this suitcase, though? Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. Oh, okay, I can't open it due to total lack of motivation. Put it away, maybe? Yeah, it's such a chore. But the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it will feel ever harder and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden. It, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? Uh, Put the suitcase away. Oh, nice. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way, you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. More like a prison. Well, well now, you could describe it that way too. Despite the tight sheets and crisp-looking pillow, the bed reeks of dust and age. Crawl into the bed. Yeah, it creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. As soon as your head touches the rough below, the tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You are desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Just close your eyes and hope sleep will come. Okay, we're passing the time. Oh, answer the phone.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line crackles heavily as if the man is speaking from the distant past. What can I do for you?
Well, Mr. Harrow, the real question is, what can we do for you? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
My case?
Well, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests. Now, I'm sure you're quite concerned, Mr. Harrow, but don't worry. We're here to help you regain your rights.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Mr. Harrow, I completely understand how you feel. Even for me, it's hard to talk, hard to even think about the injustice that has occurred. But we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation?
Well, do I have to decide right now? This is all happening so suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly. Well, Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Juice!
Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. But at least now you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. Let's try to sleep a bit more. And as your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down, and soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Mind map, memories. This is your mind map. It is a representation of all the memories you have and how they are connected. When a new memory is available, you can recall it by selecting and activating it. Once the memory is activated, you can open dialog choices in relation to that memory. From the blur of half-formed memories and impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in the ongoing phone call. What a pathetic attempt at acting. Or were you a bad actor on purpose, hoping she'd take pity on you? Robin Fleming. The motel receptionist is a very talkative girl. Her name is Robin Fleming. Okay. Next. You see yourself lying in the bed in your new motel room, holding your phone next to your right ear.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a
Percy
senior sales
Rager.
executive at
Okay.
Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy.
Oh, come on, you know what he's talking about. Percy Rager. You received a phone call from Percy Rager, a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. Fixation. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks.
You're with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yes, you have my full attention. Lie to the man straight to his face. You have no shame. Gideon Fink. You have survived the first session with your psychotherapist, Dr. Gideon Fink. Despite your effort to act normal, it seems he plans to keep you here for some time. Oh, and there's another one here. The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Ignore her, okay? It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. A vending machine vandal. As your conscience keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences warps into a single vision suspended between sleep and waking. You find yourself staring at the smallest suitcase you own perched on rumpled motor sheets. Everything is packed, clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other items. Ready to go home. As you reach for the handle, you notice a toothless gap, as if the suitcase forgot to fully exhale. Then the gap widens just a little and something shifts inside. The suitcase jars. Better shut it tight first. But the suitcase feels too alive. With a loud hiss, the seam splits and the snake's head appears, lidless eyes fixed on yours. Then more hisses follow and more snakes emerge, liquid as death and cold as oil. Their bodies twist into knots, ready to spill all over the sweaty sheets. Close it. You slam the lid down, the latch snaps shut, silencing the hisses for now. Got to get rid of the suitcase. Let's show it under the bed and get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind. As you descend the stairs, midday heat pricks your neck with sweat, and you think of everything you left inside the suitcase. Just clothes, phone charger, toothbrush, and a couple of other items. You enter the reception area. No one's here, and even the AC is turned off. The air is hostile and heavy. I can't wait here. It's too hot. On a desk, a stack of pristine checkout forms sits beside a pen. Perhaps you can just do it yourself. Yes, let's get this over with. Name, date of birth, length of stay, but a single mischievous drop of ink escapes the pen and begins swelling into a blot, a puddle, a pond spreading across the form. A sweat spreads across your shirt. Snatch another form and start over. You slap the new form over the old one, the blood seeps upward, your sweat drips downward. The paper becomes a battleground of stains, your tongue feels swollen, your throat dry. It's no use, just keep writing. You write all the words in black, on a completely black paper, and sign it in black. Not your fault, after all. You did what you could, now it's time to leave and find something to drink. The parking lot shimmers in the heat, asphalt soft underfoot. Across it, the vending machine glows like a mirage, its glass fogged with condensation. Insert coin, press the button. The machine hums, light flickering, but no butter comes out. Insert coin, press the button. You drop another coin, clink, press, hum, still nothing. The world narrows to the clink of metal, the press of your finger, the machine's empty whir. Maybe this time it will work. Oh, another memory? The checkout. Dream. You tried to leave this damn motel and all the therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept falling apart. Oh? Don't worry, it wasn't even a real memory. But it is an embodiment of my feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Synapses sparking from nothing. Best forget about it. I just don't know it's important. I just know it's important. Could be, but are you strong enough to remember it? Brave enough to confront it? Not yet. Oh, the sound of car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as a desert. Status effects modifiers. Some status effects can have a greater impact on your personality. Thirsty, for example, nudges you just 1 point toward the impulsive side. But some other status effects have a much greater influence and in some cases drastically change the personality you defined in character creation. So now I have two status effects. Can't focus, impulsive, that's not good. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Get up and find some water. Hmm. Um, let's try the vending machine maybe. Oh, what the hell? God damn it. You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit.
Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or not a patient of Dr. Finks. This maniac is about to kill somebody. Most likely himself. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. Okay, nice. There's a button that shows all the objects that you can interact with. Ouch. You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for, so it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. The battle machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed comically large reddish button. Check the label. It reads drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Press the reddish button. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Take the bottled water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. Okay. Thirsty, drink it. Status lost, thirsty. Your thirst screams at you to gulp down the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Oh? Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Hide. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. At least I don't have to face it. Your eyelids connect and darkness greets you for a mere second, but as always, the carousel of suffering starts spinning immediately. How do I stop? How do I let go of it? That's easy. Simply let go of yourself. What kind of answer is that? The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. Now I was expecting an answer, but the receptionist disappears and instead a fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Well then keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. And there's the time loop. We start over, I think.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah. And we now have another status effect, anxious apprehension. Something's terribly wrong, perhaps everything, and it makes you feel tense and paralyzed at the same time. We have +2 calculated, and +2 sensitive. That's maybe this is a positive effect. Stop the carousel and focus on something else. Surely there's something pleasant to think of instead of this bushy eyebrows psychotherapist and this lame excuse for therapy. Think of something soothing. But what I think only seems to become more
Mr.
real.
Harrow, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry.
It's all right. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Yep.
And will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Lack of motivation does the least of your worries while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending. Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. I'm terribly sorry, my mind wandered off. Could you repeat that, please?
No worries, Mr. Harrow. You seem to have had enough talk for today anyway.
He stops and gives you a
Mr.
concerned
Harrow,
look.
you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Emotional check. Well, you endured the whole session stoically so far, but this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. Oh no, I am too sensitive. You open your mouth with the intention of convincing him that you're fine, but the stress is just too high to control and it instantly overwhelms you. Panic, hyperventilate, repeat. Your heart speeds up, your breathing follows, and soon you start feeling dizzy, and then you feel it, a sharp chest pain. I'm having a panic attack. Yes. This realization makes you panic even more, which further accelerates your
Easy,
breathing.
Mr. Harrow. You're not having a heart attack or anything similar. Trust me. You're just getting too much oxygen.
Oh.
Let's try breathing through pursed lips as if we're blowing out a candle. This will help.
No, he's trying to kill me. I need oxygen. Also, the game forces me to choose that option. Yeah, because I'm
Mr.
paranoid.
Harrow?
Did I pass out?
Only for a few seconds. No need to worry. Just take it easy. Feeling a little better?
He smiles.
May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I haven't slept in months.
Is that so?
He seems to inspect the dark circles under your
Well then,
eyes.
if you happen to have trouble falling asleep tonight,
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm. There's no reflection in his glasses. Above them is a pair of bushy eyebrows.
remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Take the purple pill.
Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room.
The source of the clanks is a young woman, yes, we already know that. Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. Take a moment to calm yourself down. You point your gaze toward the endless unmoving desert. It's calm in the distance, but not so much right here, as the machine-hating woman keeps hitting it violently.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
I need to pick up my key, I think.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Your repair tech said it was fixed. Can you just... Of course it's urgent. Our guests don't have Wi-Fi, the credit card machines are dead. We can't... Oh, hold on. I have someone on the other line. Hello, reception? Oh, what can I do for you, Dr. Fink? If it's about the Wi-Fi, yes, he's here. Of course, no problem. Hello? I'm very sorry. I will have to call you back later. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in?
Yep.
Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get you into your room. So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything. This is your key card. Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were
I'm
expecting
not.
an... Well, we decided to modernize for a number of reasons. Oh, you must be very tired. Perhaps I'll tell you about it some other time. It's a really interesting story.
I'm looking forward to hearing it sometime. She hands over the key card and puts some kind of document on
I'll
the
just need your
counter.
signature.
Read the document first. They won't get you this way. And don't forget the small print.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
Why do you ask?
Just that, people usually sign it without reading. It's probably the same in every motel. I bet my father copied it from a template he found online or something.
I prefer to know what I'm signing. Thank you very much. You read the whole document and do your best to find a hidden loophole or suspicious wording they may try to use against you, but alas, you can't find anything. If only you were a lawyer. Well, time to click I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences.
Thank you for your trust, sir.
She says with a barely visible smirk.
I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay. Spit it out already.
paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny, and chrome. Unlock the door. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Fine. Just close your eyes. Oh. Unknown number. Answer the phone. It's
Hello,
this
sir.
guy
Am I
again.
speaking with Eugene Harrow? Well, Mr. Harrow, the real question is, what can we do for you? My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
My case.
Well, if my information is now, I'm sure you're quite concerned,
I'd rather not talk about
Mr.
it.
Harrow. I mean, we have only known each other for
We
a couple
already
of minutes, and I
went
can
through
already see
this
what so
dialogue.
I presume you're ready for the next. I completely. Well, Mr. Harrow.
And as your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. Okay, we have more memories. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. Okay, we have the memory of a very loud thunder. What else? Judging by the careless driving, you just witnessed the man is either under the influence or not a patient. The doctor thinks the maniac is going to kill somebody. When did this happen? This evening, but later. Careless driver, okay. And fiery sky. But you can't hide from the horror, okay. Nothing happened afterwards. But everything again. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, yet these things clearly never happen. Have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? Mind map intentions, the combination of several specific memories, can create an idea, and with enough inspiration or willpower points, you can turn that idea into an intention. Intention opens new dialogue options that will lead you through the journey of completing that intention. Keep in mind that not all that you intend can be successfully achieved. Okay, so this is memory or fantasy. Intention. This is an intention. How could you remember something that is yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? Okay, we don't have enough willpower. We want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality or if it all is but a fever dream of a lunatic. Yet you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget ever even had these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Stay in the armchair forever. Seconds feel like minutes, and minutes like hours. Mess with your phone, scroll through your feed. Same old, same old. Well then, back to the phone. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. This was supposed to be relaxing. Purple pill. Okay, there's nothing else to do but swallow the purple pill. Force the pill down her throat. Oh. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. Close your eyes. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, each one chasing another. But gradually your thoughts begin to slow down, your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. No pressure. Status lost, anxious, okay. We are no longer paranoid. Was it a purple pill? It doesn't matter, nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. Oh, but what is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty bolt of the brightest lightning you ever saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of louder thunder jerks you out of your slumber. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. So we gain one inspiration, and we lost the total lack of motivation status. You can use these inspiration points in the mind map to turn ideas into intentions. To get inspired, you need to explore and experience something new, no matter how insignificant it seems. But unlike real willpower, inspiration is a fickle thing. Once spent, it's gone for good. And as you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Okay, so now I can commit to this intention. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Active intentions. Here you can see your active intentions. Select them to see more details about how to complete them. Choosing an intention will open the mind map with that intention in focus. Okay. I don't think there's anything here. The rain has slackened off, and you see nothing out of ordinary, nothing you could put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he had surely left already while you were sleeping. Yet as you exit the room, the hair rises on the back of your neck and an eerie sensation takes hold of you. Glance toward the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. It has really happened. You may be able to find some evidence out there. Yep. So let's investigate the crime scene. Look at the inspect the transformer first. The transformer doesn't show any obvious sign of the impact. Look at the shards. There are several small ones scattered all around translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and wet, boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Inspect the largest shard. This shard is obviously part of a broken tail light. This means he's been here already. There's no other option. I knew I would find something here, and I did. So it has to be true. Oh. Intention completed. And then before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies will once again set ablaze exactly as you remember, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or was this a one-time thing and the evening will now continue as if nothing has happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47. From now on, you will have the exact time displayed here. Pay attention to it because in Rue Valley, situations change when the time changes. Characters might leave some locations and arrive at others. Their mood might change and they might act differently at different times. Interesting. So if you wake up at 8 a.m. and the time loop resets at 8:47, this means that we have 47 minutes to explore and solve puzzles. The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the present.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell? Mr. Harrell, I am aware of a slight lack of motivation that you may be experiencing.
What? No. I am not experiencing any lack of motivation right now. A lack of motivation, but you are motivated. You just need to remember. Yes, there's something very important. A muffled sound of metal clanging from the outside interrupts your train of thought, and suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, the thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Okay, the loudest of thunderclaps happened as you foresaw. You found several red plastic shards by the power transformer where the careless driver smashed his rear light, and then the sky turned red again. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. Yeah. Inspiration gained. You're in a time loop. Seems like you're
Time
trapped in
loop?
some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat over and over. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
You just had to say it out loud. Good luck explaining it.
Are you sure you didn't say time loop just a few seconds ago?
I'm not sure of anything these days, let alone what I just said. I'm not sure I can help you with that.
Mr. Harrow, if you're unsure what you just said, it is difficult, if not impossible, to continue discussing the topic.
8:01. It's
Give me my coffee,
8:01.
you jerk!
As you step up to the doctor's office trying to keep your attention away from the angry woman at the vending machine, you can't help but be pulled toward the only fragment of your previous life, your car. Through the years of neglect and a few layers of desert sand, you manage to catch a glimpse of your own reflection in the car's window. Are you really thinking of running away? Maybe. Yes, you are. Nothing says I'm in control of my life like flooring it into the great unknown. I just want to leave this godforsaken place. New idea gained. Who's to say you won't just trade one dump for another? This place kind of suits you. It's broken and run down, rotting from the inside out, a perfect match. Okay, we have a new idea. Leave this godforsaken place. Hold to commit. Okay. Okay. I suppose this is my car.
Spit it out already!
Even though the car is a mess, it still has gas and it's better than walking. Drive back home.
Come on, you thief!
Okay, okay. It's 8 and 8:14. The desert stretches out endlessly, a vast expanse of ochre, gravel, barren, and desolate. A thin cracked ribbon of asphalt snakes through the landscape, looking like a gnarly scar that vanishes into the horizon. Silence is presses in, thick as molasses, interrupted only by the uneven hum of the car's engine and the faint whispers of wind through the dry sky. Check the fuel gauge. The tank is half empty. Okay, you can almost feel the juice running out. Turn on the radio. The static makes only one thing clear. You're more likely to catch a signal from space than any kind of radio station here. Open the window. The dust makes the air outside even thicker than inside. It's suffocating, no matter what you do. Gaze into the distance. The more you look, the more you see it. The same mountains, similar cacti, copy-pasted bushes, and the identical paintings of clouds. The endless repetition again and again, just right. You keep pretending that everything is fine, that everything is normal, that you're just driving home. But no matter how hard you try, there's no running away from your poor decisions. They've got better mileage. Oh, glance at the phone. Unknown number, right on query. Check the call. Dodging both the paranormal and paralegal. Good on you. 8:37. As with the phone call, with hair standing out on the back of your neck, you anticipate another interruption. Yep. The thunder that still stands chills down your spine. The end is near. 8:46, 8:47. In your rear-view mirror, the sky erupts in a blaze of glory as if someone staged a fireworks show for your successful getaway. For the apocalypse. Flames streak across the sky, unraveling the twilight itself, casting eerie dancing shadows on the road ahead, a vivid reminder of the chaos you left behind. Hit the gas. Okay, so nothing happened. It seems that the time loop stretches further than you've anticipated. The road home might wait just around the bend, but you have to drive like a maniac to actually make it. Huh.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Sorry, I decided this therapy is not for me. Oh, so we are jumping directly to driving. The car leaves forward like a frantic old nag, tires spitting dust and gravel with disdain. As the speedometer soars, the landscape blurs into a homogeneous mass of red rocks and breezy shadows. The full-hearted tempo calls the mind another careless driver. It must be one of those Rue Valley things pushing your luck even when you're fresh out of it. I don't care, I'll make it this time. Lingering on that thought certainly won't help. Step on it. Oh, the phone call? Silence the call for good. Hopefully this will be the last you hear of this guy. Press the pedal as far as it goes. Gripping the wheel, you're counting down to it, every second dragging longer than the last. You can almost feel the air tense up for the strike until once again completing the unpredictable, a superpower given to you and you alone, left behind in the southern desert road. I just want to go home. You bash the desert as the last droplets of rain on the windshield start to fade away. Then it hits you. This is the furthest you've been able to go. Oh. But time stops. Not because of the fiery sky and the end of the loop. Your internal clock says that you still have a couple of minutes before that happens. It stops because you are not in control anymore. In control of what? Well, take a guess. My life. Definitely. But there's one other thing. This car. You're not in control of this car anymore. Powered by inertia and the slippery asphalt, the vehicle acts on its own, steering and sliding with astonishing choreography. Decisional check quickly but carefully, do something to avoid a disaster. What? I am calculated. Fine, you grab the wheel and manage to straighten the car, but the inertia is still there pushing you straight to the curved road. turn, no brake, or maybe both. Caught between speed and shock, your hesitation leads you too close to the guardrails. A jarring impact sends the car spiraling down the cliff.
Still with me, Mr. Harold?
Okay. His voice cuts through like a lifeline, but just as the comfort of his words wraps around you, it twists and morphs into a jarring, clanging noise. It yanks you back to reality as the remnants of cliff rock debris drum against the car's shell with relentless enthusiasm. Through a dense fog of pain, your nerves frantically fire, desperately trying to wake up your unresponsive body. Produce a sound, any sound. With charcoal lipstick on your lips, you try to break the silence. Help? You try to speak, but a sharp tang of blood fills your mouth. Your teeth, or what's left of them, are swimming freely around your butchered tongue. Dental fracture. I can't believe this is happening. Stay silent. Try to move. The wreckage envelops you in a tight grip, but you sense that at least a couple of your limbs are free. Attempt to move your fingers. Every movement sends a jolt of agony, a grim reminder that somehow you're still alive. Status game broken arm. Scream. Oh my god, puncture lungs. You try to scream, but the inhaled shards of glass snatch the sound away before it can leave you. This will require some serious surgery. Stay silent. Sometimes it's the only thing you can do. Better not to move at all. Just lie down and do nothing. Probably the best choice in this case. But what's that noise? Focus on the noise. Both from nowhere and everywhere, you hear a rhythmic beating. It's my heartbeat. Yep, and then you feel it. The worm of liquid pumped by your heart soaking almost every part of your torn clothes. A lot of liquid. And suddenly it's 8:47. Through half-closed, fear-filled eyes, you sense the orange haze rising, the ground trembling under you. It's happening again. Ooh. That was a totally negative outcome. You hold your breath, waiting for the end until the weight of it becomes too much to bear. Miraculously, you fill your lungs with a musty yet familiar air tinged with a stale scent of old cologne. Feel the contours of your teeth with your tongue. The brutal crunching sound is still ringing in your ear, but everything remains firmly in its intended place. It's nearly enough to coax a smile on your face. Yet it doesn't. Try to move. So the unfathomable pain still lingers in your mind. You muster up the courage to lift a finger. Paralyzing doubts aside, it's effortless. You're alive and well, for all the good that it does. It seems that the loop goes as far as to mend your injuries. The fleeting sense of relief swiftly exits the stage, making way for the overwhelming tide of disappointment. Gained new memory. Time loop heals all wounds. You open your eyes again. Alright. You open your eyes only to meet his yet
Still with me,
again.
Mr. Harrow?
Yes, and I have a question. Oh, okay, I can't access the mind map yet. Yes, and I have a question. Doctor, I saw the whole sky being set on fire.
Oh? So what would you say that fiery sky means to you?
I'm not speaking symbolically.
Understood. Well, there are many phenomena that may make the sky look like it's aflame. For instance, recent solar flares have caused the aurora borealis to move much further south than we thought possible. Tell me, how did you feel when the sky was burning?
Afraid mostly, like a primordial man woke up in me, one that doesn't know how the universe works.
No wonder. Our basic impulses often take over when we come face to face with the incomprehensible. Fight or flight might be a truism, but it's true. What's curious is that you were neither in fight nor flight mode. Often, how we're feeling about something is far more important than what's happening. I urge you to think some more about this, and we shall discuss it next time. Any other questions? All right then. That's it for today. You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay, we have another memory. Your body, fragile as it is, no matter what you do to it, reverts back to the state it was at 8 p.m. Pretty useful. As you leave the doctor's office and the same sight hits you once again, you struggle with the fact that the loop seems to be infinite. It's no you. I hate this place, I just want to leave. But you can't leave no matter where you go, you will be tossed back here as soon as the clock hits 8:47 p.m. So it's p.m. not a.m. I get it, but I still hate this place. It seems that you will stay here for a long time. This attitude won't help much. Maybe you're right. I give up. Sometimes it's the only thing you can do. You're stuck here. It's time for you to accept that.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Okay. Intention failed. Yes. We did fail the intention because we can't leave this place. We can't leave the time loop yet. Hold to give up. Okay. It seems like you're stuck here. Might as well make use of your time here. Okay. And do we have anything else? No. Can we talk to the woman? She's still beating the vending machine. Talk with her. Talk with her? What happened to your lethargy? Gone for good. Great news, but aren't you too anxious to talk to her? Nope. I've never been. Nope. Really? Okay, you got this then. Let's see why she's beating up the machine. Why do you need coffee this late?
Says the guy who looks like he's had at least 7 cups already. This would be my first today, believe it or not. Excuse me, but I'll try getting my coffee.
Her words are accentuated with a very loud bang. Is there no other place to get coffee around here?
No, unfortunately not. I'm stuck with this broken piece of antiquity.
She turns her attention back to the machine.
Work, you piece of crap. Misery loves company, I guess. But seriously, what do I do now? I cannot survive what's left of the day without coffee.
Maybe you can fix it. After all, it's just an old machine. Undoubtedly, the malfunction is caused by something mundane. Okay, apparently we have a new intention. Yeah. Fix vending machine. Hold to commit. Okay. Now how do we fix this?
Give me my coffee, you jerk! Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't want a customer satisfaction survey. I want the internet!
Failure. Obviously.
Uh-huh.
She's focused on the person on the other side of the conversation and clearly ignores you.
Hi, yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel. Oh, case number? It's 6AUG27. Mm-hmm.
Oh, a lot of random boxes in all shapes and sizes. Some of them are labeled banned. One says documentation. That doesn't
The
help
text said it'd be
me.
up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. now.
The clerk is laser focused on her call and she doesn't even notice you grab the pen. If you wanted to snatch her attention as well, you failed. Fine.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried a backup router.
It's a list of rules to follow while staying in a motel. Just a quick glance tells you they cover a lot. You zero in on the ones that stand out, the ones that catch your eye for all the wrong reasons. Free Wi-Fi. Yep. No whistling. Feeling better now, actually that helped.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't hear me whistling.
Get it out already!
I don't think I have my key yet. Is there anything here? A stocky man in his 50s opens the door. Oh. We have a new memory. The stocky man. He's staying in motel room 5.
Spit it out already!
Okay.
Come on, you thief!
Oh, okay.
I'll
Got it.
break you open if I have to.
Room number 1 looks like there's nobody inside.
Physical antenna. Yes. On the roof. What do you mean it's settled? I need the internet. Transfer me to billing. Why would... No, this isn't about payment. Hello?
That's kind of stupid. Did I have to wait again? Your butt cheeks clench involuntarily as flesh and bone touch the hardwood again. So you are trapped in an ever-repeating 47 minutes. There must be a way to stop it. Sure, but where to start? You're stuck in a random place and time. Nothing seems to happen. And yet too many things do happen to know them all. Small events, insignificant, forgettable stuff. Yet still you have to observe everything everywhere all at once, then somehow discern the important stuff from background noise and remember it. So I just observe and do nothing? You could do stuff too, sure. It's just that sitting on your ass and watching things unravel is much easier. No willpower required. Wait until something interesting happens.
Hi, yes, my problem. Again? Rue Valley Motel, Coral Destiny Antenna. Yes, okay.
She says to the person on the other hand, you know that she will end the call eventually, but let's see when exactly. Watch and wait.
Misheard? No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not.
8 or
Sunday or
9,
later.
apparently.
No. This is such a waste of time.
That's it. That's the line with which she ends the call. At exactly 8 and 10. Wait and see what it's quiet here when the girl is not on her phone calls. You wonder if anything will break this silence. Anything other than you. Nope. Soon after we hear footsteps coming from outside. Oh, the stocky man. A stocky man in his 50s is talking with the receptionist. You immediately recognize him. That's the motel guest from motel room 5. Wait and observe. You already know when the girl ends her call and when the man enters the reception area, but let's see when he leaves. Oh, it's that guy again. He leaves the reception area unsatisfied. Check who's calling. Unknown number. Answer the phone.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene?
Yeah, it's that guy.
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive. But of
I have a
course, Mr.
question.
Harrow, I'm here to answer any questions you might have.
I
Excellent
have been
service, as
feeling
they
like you're
say.
stuck in a time loop lately.
If I'm honest, maybe a little. I feel like things have been repeating themselves lately.
How about right
Well, the
now?
last hour seems to last forever. The endless waiting for customers to answer the phone, the exhausting exchanges with each of them about their misfortune and how I can help them. Don't get me wrong, I love talking with you, Mr. Harrow. Your positive attitude towards me and my offer, coupled with your sincerity, really made my day. You're a light in the darkness. Back to your question, Mr. Harrow. Well, yes, but that's part of the job. Every day seems repetitive, but you make little progress every day. Step by step, you create and recreate yourself. That's what I signed up for when I started. Now that that's settled, where were we? Ah, yes. If my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly... Of course, of course. I'll assume you have nothing against my calling again later just to make sure you haven't changed your mind. I'll write that down here. Eugene, Mr. Harrow, it was a pleasure. Talk to you soon. Tschüss.
Okay, let's get our key.
Are you ready to check in now, Mr. Harrow?
Oh, hey, do you know how to fix the vending machine? It's stuck. What? Again? Damn it, guess I'll really have to push that to get us the Vendomatic 3000. Our Rust bucket has more functioning components than working ones. There's a trick to get it out of the ungem. So far it's worked every time. I really should put a sign of the damn thing explaining how to work it. Listen up. You have to press the return change button, but really press it all the way until you hear the plastic crack. Then simultaneously press the coffee button and the more sugar button 3 times. Easy. That sounds like a tough but lethal combo in an arcade fighting game. Thanks, I'll raise a cup of coffee to your health. Who was the guy complaining about the internet? Recognize him? Yep, that's Jason Burns. She pauses, watching for a reaction, then leans in and whispers almost apologetically. The dumper. Pulling back, she adds, he's in room 5, our only other guest beside you. So, what do you think of him?
Well, he's been a regular here at the motel, visiting every now and then for years now. And despite what everybody says about him, I think he's a very kind and polite person.
Why is he called a dumper?
Don't tell me you don't know about it.
I have
I
no
mean,
idea.
yeah, the whole thing is not so important to folks outside Rue Valley, but still.
Ah, yes, now that you mention it, I may have heard about it.
Well, of course you did. So, one day when I was like 3 or 4, people turned on their taps, and instead of clean water, this black, nasty stuff came out. Soon, it turned out that the Rue River aquifer, the source of all our water, had been polluted. People were furious. There were protests, town meetings, lawsuits, everything. It was a huge deal. That's when Jason Burns' name came up. He previously worked for Apex Ore as some kind of waste manager, and they said he was the one responsible for all of it. That he dumped a bunch of chemicals into the ground and let them leak into the aquifer.
Wow.
After that, people started calling him the dumper. It stuck. And, well, the water is still bad, so... yeah, I forgot to tell you, don't drink it.
When did he arrive?
Oh, today, about an hour before you got here. Just a half an hour later, he came back down asking if I could clean, dry, and iron his shirt before 8. He said he'd do it himself, but had to leave the motel immediately because of an unexpected urgent call. There was a blood stain on his shirt, but luckily our washing and drying machine has this super quick anti-stain setting.
A blood stain?
Yeah, but he didn't seem hurt or anything, don't worry. And the machine handled it perfectly. In under 40 minutes, the shirt was spotless and dry. So I managed to iron it and drop it off to his room half an hour before the deadline.
She gives a small triumphant smile, clearly proud of a job well done. That's super fast.
Glad you think so too. Anyway, he returned and hadn't exited his room until, he came down again asking why the internet was not working.
Where do you think he went in the meantime?
I don't know. He took a shuttle toward Bothwood and came back the same way. Yeah, my mom wrote those. She was real proud of them, too. Took enforcing them very seriously. She thought it was crucial. Rules for everything. To keep the place running smoothly, that was her whole thing. Right? Like every single part of life covered, no wiggle room, no fun. Just rules, rules, and more rules. Anyway, since my mom left, we don't really enforce them anymore. Not like we used to. To be honest, we barely pay attention to them now. They're just there, part furniture, part relic of the motel's past. As for my mom, she couldn't care less. There's a whole new set of rules for her new place. A fresh start.
Her tone hardens, frustration leaking through despite her effort to sound casual. You sound irritated.
It's all those rules. They're like her shadow, stretching into every corner of our lives. Sometimes I still feel it, even though she doesn't even live here anymore. But don't mind me. That's just family stuff, you know? All right then, let's get you into your room. So, number 6, the last one on the 2nd floor. Everything is ready for you. And... Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned...
Yeah, I already
Actually,
know.
one reason, to be perfectly honest. So yes, we decided to use electronic key. How great is that? It makes my... So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature.
Sign the
Thank
document.
you. I'm here if you need anything.
Yep. Now let's go and fix the damn vending machine, if I can remember. Okay, fix the vending machine, present okay, I don't need to remember the whole process. Insert coin and press the coffee button. The machine starts to life with a low resonant hum, its internal mechanism clicking into place. Awakened by your input, the display reads insert coin. Okay? The coin clinks to the straw, a deep grind echoes from within as the coffee button glows and the inviting aroma of fresh brew begins to permeate the air. Nice! The smallest plastic cup ever sits ready in the tray. The machine is fixed, but it won't last, will it? Like wiping raindrops from a windshield on a rainy day, the effort you show is replaced by a fresh set of 47 minutes still blurring what's in front of you. This machine will still be broken come 8:47. Sure, but now that I know how to fix it, I can do it again. Yep, information is the key. You're starting to get a hang of this. Nice. Okay, fix vending machine. Hold to wrap up. You learn that this is the combo to get a vending machine unstuck. Now you can have a coffee whenever you want. And the best thing is because of the time loop, you won't have to face the dreaded caffeine crash. Robin Fleming. Her mother's name is Anita. She's on the phone until 8:10. Getting information might be your best shot at figuring this thing out. The least you can do is find a bench and observe what's going on. Okay, Jason Burns. The stocky man is named Jason the Dumper Burns. He's a regular at the motel and seems to have quite a reputation in Rue Valley, being somehow connected to Apex ore and the contamination of the Rue River aquifer. Staying at around 5, you saw him at the reception area talking with Robin. Okay. Alright. I think I am going to wrap things up here. This took longer than I wanted to, but I'm really liking the game. So maybe I'll do slightly longer episodes. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching and see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.